Hi everyone, and welcome to TeachersAI and a bit more of an in-depth tutorial series on our core content for the website. We're going to go through some areas today of the site, or in this series I should say, in explaining what it is, what we do, why we've implemented different parts of our site, how it works, and the future improvements that we have hoped, intended for our content. And in today's video, we get to look at the writing task. We're going to look at exactly what it is, how it works, why we've set it up, and what it will look like in the future. So here we are in our teacher dashboard of our testing account that we've created here. And we can see we've just got a few students in this particular class. Obviously, when you create yours, you'd have a lot more going on in here. And the idea behind the writing task is to have a system that marks children's written work. So you're mostly thinking of their English, maybe HAS, or any subject that has a large section of text that the children have to write in a way that is quicker for the teacher and also provides fast, timely feedback to the kids to help them in their own development. So how do we go about doing that? Well, when you've created your class, which we're going to assume that you've watched the videos on that already, we're going to go and create a new task or add a new task. And then you can see there's some tasks up here. And at the moment, as of recording, the writing task is the one that is the most fleshed out. So we come in and we click on the writing task, and this is where you get to select and fill in some of the details that you want for that particular class task. So if you're in year 4, you would select year 4, you can type in the name. I will just call this a narrative task, and you select the type of writing you're doing, as well as give it a description of the task for your own records and to jog your memory later on as to which task this is. Now there's two options here when it comes to assigning what we want our tool, our AI, to mark. So I can actually select the curriculum and go through and select English and select the appropriate strands and then select the actual content descriptor, or I can ignore that and put it in my own custom focus. So this might be something that you're focusing on doing, and you would like to decide to do a custom focus, and that custom focus can be anything you want. Maybe you're doing talk for writing and you decide that you want to do adjectives as part of your focus, as well as sentence structure and paragraphs. That could be what you want to put in here. Whatever you put in this custom focus tool would be what our AI would use to go about and mark the child's work. And you go ahead and you save on that. Now for the purpose of time here, I've actually created one already, which you may have seen in various forms. It comes and looks in this department here. So this is the writing task we've created. It's got a task code, you've got the name and some of the information in here. Now to give the task to the kids, you can click on this copy link button, save it to your clipboard, and you can give that to the kids in whichever way or tool or third-party organization that you use to fill that in. And you can kind of see here the kids get to select their birth date, whichever's been chosen. They then get to choose their name, as well as then start typing away down the bottom here. And they can start typing whatever it is that they're writing in this section here. And then they click save. When they click save, this sends the work to the teacher. So whatever the work has been done by that particular student would be sent to the teacher's dashboard, which would be looking a little bit like this. Here we are. And so once we've done this, the kids have completed their work. We can, as a teacher, come in and click on this view button. At the top here, there's two tabs you might be able to see. There's one that says submitted students and one that says not submitted students. And in this case, we've got two children who haven't completed the work, and we can actually click on their names and go and submit that for them if we want to. Here is one of our students, and we can type in the work there and save it for them if that was something that we were wanting to do. But let's just go to our submitted students already here. So we've got Fred and Paul, and they've already got their work, and I've actually already generated this before. So I'm just going to delete this as we do this. And so here I then can come through and just generate my feedback. This is the particular child's work. You can see this is not detailed at all, and it's got some spelling errors, but I can still generate feedback, and our AI will use the parameters that we've put into this particular task to create the feedback for this particular child. You can see it's giving some of the information in here. Now, it's not a lot that it can pull from, and you can see here we've encountered one of our bugs already, but we are working on that as well. So what we can do is we can then go through, and if you don't like that, you can generate different feedback. You can maybe tell the AI that you want to address it to the student or to the parent, or maybe you want to be more formally as kind of like a third party, and then you can tell how much you want it to give it. So you can make it longer or less detailed in its feedback. You can go via dot points or paragraphs, however you want to do that, and generate that feedback for you. So if we just go for this one, and let's make it to a so keep it to dot points and go to more formal. I hit submit here, and it will then reload our text here, and I've hit it twice, which is why that's come up. So you can see here we've got in this particular one is it's more third party. It's kind of referring to Fred, and you can see it's tried to pick out from our text some of the things it could do. It's done well, but then obviously spelling is obviously an issue there as well. So you can see that that's in there as well. And at the moment, this will be coming out in the next week or so, but you will be able to export this via Microsoft Excel into an Excel form. And you can see here our percentages we're currently working on. This is still a work in progress, because this would not be 55% for this particular task. But you can see there how it kind of works. So yeah, feel free to use that, and feel free to put your kids' work in and see how it goes. Test it, give us some feedback, see what you think. So what does the future hold for the writing task within TeachersAI? Well, it is a staple, and we want to improve it. We want to improve our AI feedback as well as our grades and percentages that it gives. But I can reveal one of the things that we are actively working on is photographic uploads. So if you're a teacher of, say, a year 1 or 2 class where maybe it takes your children too long to type in their work, or perhaps you're at a school which has to do handwriting, then you can simply take your phone out or another device, take a photo of your child's handwritten work, and our AI will go through the same process. It will read it, it will assess it, it will give feedback to you in mere seconds, which is what we are excited to be putting into our system over the next few months and weeks. And yeah, so that's what we're aiming to put in moving into the future, among with other things. But we're really keen for your ideas, your feedback, your input. So if you've got ideas or something you think would be beneficial to this, please let us know. Let us know on our socials or on our YouTube page in the comments below, or even if you're within our site, you can get in contact through us through our website and our email address. Let us know what you think. TeachersAI, trying to give you guys more teaching time with less admin.